Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. It's that time of the week where we come back to doing the Minerva's update video, telling you exactly where to find her, what items she's going to be having up for sale, and when she is going to be available. Now this is a video that I do each and every single week, so if you do want to keep up with her movements, track her sales and stuff, make sure to be subscribed to the channel, and if you enjoy this video, hit that like button. Let's try and get 776 likes. That's a magic number that we're going to be aiming for from now on, because I like it. I thought 76, but we've got to aim high, so 776 is the number. Maybe one day we'll aim for 1076. Anyways, without waffling on too much, let's dive in and find out her location. Alright, this time round, she's going to be located over at Foundation. If you don't know where that is on the map, open it up, and this bit right here, underneath this perfectly lovely signage right now that we have, it's the big green spruce knob building here. That's what it used to be called. Spawn in right here and basically run straight ahead. Really cool kind of feature this time around. I have the ghouls spawn in here. I'm actually recording this in the PTS because when I'm doing this, the servers are down. Hopefully they're back up and running by the time this video goes live. But yeah, basically Minerva will spawn on this flat piece of ground right here, and she's going to be available as of the 8th of December up until the 10th of December. So you'll have 48 hours to get here, and she will appear as the daily reset time, which is the same time your challenges would update. Since I'm in the PTS, it's not showing me the daily challenges, but it would be above that bit where it says Explore Appalachia for 7,600 hours. I'm trying my best to make the most out of my time. That's why we're doing it in the PTS, guys, because I only have so many days off a week. The rest of the time I've got to go to work and I need to be productive. So we're just running with it at the moment, okay? Get off my back. Alright, now the first weapon that's going to be up for sale is going to be the Electrified Cattle Prod. Now, it's not a weapon that I would particularly advise, although I always advise people to test things out just for the fun of it, because you know what? This could be a really fun weapon to use. I've never really bothered with it too much myself, but if you do want to try it, it'd be 188 gold bullion. As you can see, it does do some decent damage, so give it a go. Why not? I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun for you. Now, another melee weapon up for sale this week is going to be the Warglaive. What was once one of the best two-handed weapons in the game, it could very well still be, but, you know, I've never used it for quite some time. It does 879 damage for all the perks and everything I've got set up. Obviously, that will be different for you, depending on your perks and all that stuff. If you're a proper melee build, hopefully that number for you will be a lot higher, but that's going to be 2,000 gold bullion if you want to pick that up. Now, if you are a new player, or maybe just haven't bought it yet, I would strongly recommend you to pick up this if you have enough gold bullion. This is the Secret Service not power armor, but normal armor, sorry, and it's one of the best armors in the game, alright? So it is quite expensive, but this is a discounted price. If you were to go and buy it from Vault 79, it would cost a lot more. So the chest piece on its own is going to be 938. The helmet, which you do not need to buy, this is just if you want to complete the full set, you don't actually need it, that'll be 1,238. Then each of the limbs will be 563 gold bullion each. So you're looking at like just over 2,200 for the limbs. Chest piece, you're looking about 3,100, 3,200 gold bullion for the set. But it's, like I say, one of the best armors in the game. I would definitely recommend it. Now that's all the weapons and armor. Now we have some camp items, and one of the camp items available, is going to be the super reactor. Now this is a big piece of kit, but it does produce quite a lot of power. It gives you 100, same as a fusion reactor. So not fusion reactor, you know what I mean? Bloody that one there, the fusion core generator. But it is huge, and it looks really good in a kind of sciencey kind of build, so I would recommend it, especially in like a shelter or something, or even if you don't want a shelter, if you want to build like a science kind of laboratory kind of build, I would definitely recommend it. It looks really cool, it is big, and that's a little power thing on the front there. If I was to place this down, it doesn't let me because I need support, but on the bottom right of it there you can see the little conduit. That's what you connect your power to. Yeah, definitely recommend it. That is going to be 1,500. Now also available this time round is going to be the Symptomatic. Now you might have seen one of these before if you've run a nuke or something like that. Maybe you haven't if you've never seen it before. Other people do have them at the camps. It's basically this kind of thing where you go up it. If you have a disease, you can go up, use it like this, stand inside, it basically does a little health checkup on you and clears you of that disease. That'll be 1,500. It is available through daily ops if you want to try your luck, and I believe you can buy it at players' vendors as well, so I'd probably buy it for caps if you can, but if you're desperate for it, 1,500 will get you it. Now next up on the list is the final camp item, and it's going to be farmable dirt tiles. Alright, so this is basically what it is. I'm going to put it down by the camp so I can kind of show you it in action. Raise it up a little bit, right? So here we have it, okay? Basically all this is the same as any floor. You can use it on floors, you can use it on foundations, but this top bit, as you can see, is dirt, and that's hence why it's named the farmable dirt tile. So basically you can then go into your building mode, go onto your edits, and then you can place this down. So you know how this obviously can only be placed in dirt. If we wanted to go up here and try and place it on the if we wanted to place it in the middle of the road, it wouldn't let us. It'd tell us that on the bottom must be placed directly in terrain. This thing though, if you wanted to place it in your camp, you can then place it down like that, and you can build like an indoor kind of farm if you really wanted to. You can't use it though in a shelter, so you wouldn't be able to plant plants in the shelter, but you can outside and in your camp itself, and that'll be 375 gold bullion. Now moving on to mods, we do have a mod for the backpack, and it's going to be the Chemist's backpack mod. It's actually the one that I am currently using on this backpack. If you want to know how you get this backpack, check out my recent short, and that'll tell you exactly how you can get it. But on the more important note, the actual mod, it actually has meat on the back. What the hell? I thought it would have been stuffed, not just a raw slab of meat on your back. Okay, never mind. Let's turn that back around. But yeah, the Chemist backpack mod, basically what this does at the top of your screen tells you it takes off 90% of your chem weight. Alright, I might actually, I haven't considered this, but if you want to pick it up, it's 263. But the point I'm thinking of, why do I bother with this now? We have the aid box, so why do I bother? I might as well change it up to like food and drink or high capacity. I could do the high capacity mod. That would probably be a better idea, wouldn't it? But yeah, if you wanted a chem weight, if you do carry a lot of chems, this is probably a good thing for you. I don't really bother carrying many chems anymore, and the aid box is really going to stop me from using that, so hey ho. Alright, now the final 3 mods available this time around is going to be for the Gauss minigun, and the first one is going to be the gunner sights. As you can see at the top of the screen, this adds like an iron sight, kind of red dot, big kind of looking scope thing on it there, which you can then put on. That's only going to be 38 gold bullion. The Tesla coil capacitor is also going to be available. This will be 75 gold bullion. Adds this big thing on the side, increases or decreases your reload speed even, but it also does decrease your ammo capacity. So as you can see, your ammo capacity would go from 500 down to 400, but you do get an additional bit of energy damage on there, as you can see on the left hand side, as well as that reload speed getting faster as well. So overall, a pretty solid one to go for. The Dynamo one is also available, however this one is a little bit different. This one means that it's kind of like the opposite, so it will be slow to reload, but it gives you an extra 100 capacity, and it also gives you 127 energy damage. But like I say, the reload speed does get slower, but it does give you the extra ammo. So I don't know, get your comments down below. If you are a Gauss minigun user, which one would you recommend and which one do you actually use? Now guys, that is it for this Minerva update. Thank you all for watching. I hope you did find it helpful and stuff like that. Don't forget, Foundation as of the 8th of December up until the 10th of December. For now though guys, that's it for this video, so thank you all for watching. Hit the like button if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel out and really helps me out. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye bye.